Welcome, welcome, race fans. We are live for the season finale. We have thinned out the field. We have thinned out the field way down to just 8 drivers, and this season has been tough. Lédenon is a very difficult racetrack. Without the driving line, not everybody knows this racetrack. Robert trying to hold on to his points lead. He's got Philip Scott and Emmett Lindquist out there from the Pro Series, the GT3 Series challenge. These guys are out there getting their laps in. They're going to see what they can do and get this thing done. But we are just about getting ready to start. And 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the practice session. Let's go through real quick. We'll go through the points here. Robert Rattray out front with 3,900 points. He's got a 200-point lead over Josh Baling. Josh not on the racetrack tonight. They've all got all 27 races counted so far, which is basically 9 races of the 3 sessions. So they're not going to gain a lot of points. So 207 is insurmountable. Robert does have the championship in hand. 4th place Philip Scott is the next driver on the racetrack. Kevin Cantonio, Josh Baling not on the track tonight. Philip Scott is just 90 points out of 3rd. He might be able to make a jump and get himself onto the podium. Rich Hibbs not here. Brandon Dooley not here. Jason Rabe not here. A lot of top drivers have decided to use this as one of their drops. So Emmett Lindquist is the next GTD Pro driver for next season. Will be GTD and GTD Pro. And those are the guys that are in there with a P in front of their name. You can see on the timing chart, Robert, Philip, and Emmett. As we watch Philip go off a little wide as he comes through turn 10, which is the blind corner, uphill, no reference marker. Tough corner. And we've got just 8 drivers on the track tonight. This one's going to be interesting. If this starts this way after qualifying, everybody's going to get a top 8. So some good points. And rocking and rolling. And we're about to get started here. Dad Bod Racing has the championship. Boxer Brett has 2nd spot. Bam Motorsports 3rd. Screaming Lizard Motorsports has a chance here, but I don't know if he can get quite enough points to jump ahead. Team No Name's going to lose points. Old Guy Racing's got 3 drivers out here. We'll see what turns out on the racetrack. I'm going to go get in the car and start qualifying, so let's jump over there. I'll drop the lobby here, and we'll get going.
I
hey guys,
DCS
welcome to the broadcast. This is John from the broadcast booth. How's everybody doing?
Hey, Rod.
Clean it up, boy. Clean it up.
I'm about to fall asleep in my car.
We've got a race on our hands. We've got just a few drivers, 7 or 8 drivers on the racetrack. It's going to be interesting. Looks like top 10s are going to be handed out like candy tonight. And everybody's going to get one. So even me in the back. But we'll go out there and try our best and see what we can do to get some points and move up the standings. I know there's some team battles out there still in play. We'll see what happens there. Top spots taken by Dad Bod Racing, but after that, Boxer Brett, Bam Motorsports, Screaming Lizard Motorsports, all really close together in the points. Team No Name is also right there, along with Old Guy Racing. So I don't think Old Guy can jump up too far, but I mean, there's battles to be had in the team standings, and there's a few points you might be able to gain in the championship. So we're going to go at it. We're going to go get in the car and do some quali runs, and we'll see what we can do. It should be a lot of fun. Even though there's not a lot of cars on the racetrack, there should still be some good racing. This racetrack is very tight, and if you get some guys that are close together, it is quite a battle throughout the whole thing to watch.
how do you know it's tight? You didn't spend like half hour, 40 minutes on this track just recently, did you?
I've got 2 hours and 11 minutes on my watch so far that my heart's been pumping too hard, trying to keep my car on this racetrack because my car does not like this track at all.
How has quali already started?
Yes, quali has begun.
Unfortunate.
Mooney, I see your no-no square.
Hey, let's keep this PG, okay?
Hey, it's just that place where the license plate would usually go. He got out of the way because he doesn't want to have anything to do with.
I'm being good.
Mooney, you and I can battle it out. I'm probably happy on this one. Okay. Let's put some gloves on. You know, I might splurge and go buy some new gloves for season 9.
I guess Daniel Mora's having a sale on gloves.
Oh, I don't buy those kinds of gloves. I buy golf gloves.
Oh, I buy Ace Hardware padded palm gloves.
I don't like anything padded. I like them nice and thin, like a golf glove. But these have lasted me like 2 years. These gloves that I have on now.
Yeah, my wife buys me a new set of gloves for like my birthday and Christmas and stuff.
Points are points, babe. Points are points. Let's go. I'm going for max points. P8, buddy. P8. How many drivers are on the racetrack?
8.
8. I want to be an 8th and have my crew chief say, "Good job," instead of "We're going home," even though I'm last.
He knows you're the last car on the track, so he may not say that.
Hey, don't be giving him any ideas. He can hear you. That's all right. I'm turning the line back on for this one. I didn't do very well in the JNR without it, so I'm going to turn it on for this one. Wouldn't that be funny if I...
Problem with lack of or...
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that the car falls off for me. It just keeps falling off more and more and more. And I don't know where it is, and I'm not fast to begin with. So I'm guessing if I knew where I was supposed to be going, I would do better. Instead of just trying to figure it out. I have a decent idea, but my decent idea is fast lap is a 122, which is not fast. So there's got to be a better way around here.
Well, the first thing I would suggest is get like a Philip Scott, a Morgan Teggy, an Emmett Lindquist, and have them drive your car.
It's an idea.
Maybe even Robert. Robert would probably volunteer to drive your car tonight.
I don't think he can lose the championship. He's going to go for the win
What
anyway.
you wish for?
Well, he can't do worse than 8th.
Oh yeah, and Driz is driving mad because he lost championship last night.
Who?
I didn't have a chance.
Robert.
Oh.
There are
Yeah,
no drops in that league, so it's really hard if you miss one.
Yeah, our Saturday night league, we race LMP3s, and we have GT4 AI, and the AI pretty much don't care where you are, what you're doing at the time. They are going to turn into you.
How many human drivers do you run?
I think we have like 6 or 7.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a 30 car field plus
No.
AI.
No.
That's interesting. Do multi-class with AI on the second class?
Yeah, it just doesn't really seem to work. It's in theory, it's fantastic. In
Well,
practice,
you can manipulate the AI cars to do what you want them to do. You just have to go in and adjust their settings so they
yeah,
don't.
we've tried. They
Nope.
seem glued to the line no matter where you are. It's their line. It's kind of like being in a regular iRacing server.
Worse.
Well, we've got the season finale. 8 drivers. So far, 6 have posted qualifying times, which doesn't
That's why
Make
I'm
me
so
think-
high on the list.
make me think we're going to have 8 drivers in the race if only 6 are qualifying. We'll find out in about 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Maybe we should have put in some GT4 AIs.
Yeah. Or some Formula B AI.
No, Formula B doesn't exist in East to West Racing. Sorry if you like them.
No, I haven't raced them in years.
I've never raced them. Never will.
I raced
they
them
real-
when I first came into iRacing just so I could get my license.
There's lots of other cars you can race that are better than that. If you guys race the old Gran Turismo game,
Yeah.
I call that a game, but GT3, GT4, GT5, all the ones I raced almost all the way through for all of them. GT4 I actually I won Le Mans, and then my steering wheel broke, so I didn't do Nürburgring. But those guys made you start with what's called the coffee cup, and it was running around in a little 45 horsepower speck of a car. It was just this little tiny thing, and you had to race an entire series with it.
And
And
not
I'm like,
spill the
"What?"
coffee.
I was like, why are we doing this? Why are we racing this car? It was like, it just blew me away that you had to race that series. You could not get past that series without racing that car, and that's what the Velix reminds me of.
Oh.
A car that it shouldn't be a race car. It has no power. It has no suspension. It has no. I mean, it's a soapbox car with a lawnmower engine in it. I mean, literally, that's what it is.
Oh, I had a captain when I was a firefighter and learning how to drive a Type 1 engine. Come on, Brock, now we're going to go train. What are we training? Well, you're going to learn how to drive. Okay, cool. Goes in, gets a cup of coffee and fills it all the way to the brim. Gets in the rig, puts it on the center console, and says, if you spill any of this, you fail. So that was when you said coffee cup car, I thought that's what you meant.
No, it's an actual series. If you'd raced Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 4, that's what you had to start with.
No, I quit after Gran Turismo 2 because I was racing the AI in a Enduro at Tokyo, one of the reverse courses, and the 2 AI passed me and hit the wall and just kept going right on through. And I just said, nah, forget it. Immediately went to Formula 1 2001.
Yeah, it was a game. I mean, those are games. They had the catch-up feature turned on too, and I hated that.
Yeah.
I could do like 3 seconds a lap faster, get out front,
Yep.
and then they'd catch me the next lap. I'm like, how
Yep.
did you catch me? I mean, I could see if you're faster, but you're not.
Come on.
Forza wasn't that bad, but
Forza was fun. Forza was pretty good.
Did you read your DMs, Greg?
Dang it.
in Discord, no.
Robert out front in qualifying, 120.1, followed by Philip Scott. Everybody else a few back from that. Greg running the only one in the 121 so far. Ryan with the 122, myself and Mooney with 123s. And only 6 qualifying. So my assumption is we're going to have 6 drivers in this race. I see Emmett has disconnected. So maybe TJ's still going to be in it because he is still connected to the server. So good points for everybody.
Everything went black for a second.
I see that. Yeah, it took me, I don't know if you're watching the whole thing, but it took me a while to figure it out.
One minute left in the qualifying session. Looks like everyone's done. Don't back up too far, Mooney. Don't get DQ'd.
Just adjusting the cones.
Okay. It looked like you were going backwards.
I was. But you can only go so far before you get DQ'd. Well, you're right.
The cones aren't that important for a DQ.
Nope.
You'd have been really upset if you would have gotten DQ'd for moving cones. Well, say who they are, dude. I took them all out. All right. Sprint race about to start. We are 10 seconds away from lining up. Standing starts here in East to West Racing on GTD, GT3 Sunday. Next week is Christmas Eve. So for all you race fans out there, from this side of the pond, Merry Christmas. From the other side, Happy Christmas. From East to West Racing.
Yeah, I should have the right fuel.
Still missing Philip. He's got a minute left.
Interesting that pole is on the outside here.
Yeah. Well, you got to go around that corner. Those first 2 corners, you're going
Or
pretty
three,
much
or
flat out.
four.
Yeah. Well, the first two, I think you're probably quicker on the outside being as fast as you can go. Maybe. Don't know. Haven't been up there. 6 drivers will be running the sprint. Mooney, if you want to get by, let me know. I'm going for 0 incidents, so
Keep it on the
Hoping I-
track then.
yeah, I'm going to hope I can stay on the lead lap. That was on the track. That wasn't even close.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you want to go by, just let me know. I'll let you by.
I'll give you the team wave when I want to do it.
Yep. Just as long as it's not the normal 4X team wave.
Yeah.
Robert out front. Philip Scott right behind. Looks like we got a little bit of a battle up at the point. No, 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 no. Whoa. A little bit of a flat spin there.
Eject, Goose, eject, eject. Oh, wait a minute.
Saved it. No! Okay. Alright, I'm safe. You can apparently go that far.
Yeah. You don't want to do that too often because there is a limit.
Sure there is.
And apparently I put race fuel in and not like sprint fuel in.
Uh oh, really?
Oh,
Check on it, keep going.
no, there's only one reason to be frickin' running. Is just screwed it.
I'm still gonna get points in the sprint for being in 6th. It's pretty good points. I don't think I can stay on the lead lap in the regular race. We'll see.
Whoops. I think Ryan needs somebody to battle against so he can concentrate.
These hills are really steep.
They were applying for roller coaster status with the track layout.
I think they got it. Ryan looks like he got his turn 10, 11 thing figured out. Now he's flying. Robert out front by 0.7 of a second. Just a few corners remaining. Robert takes the win, followed by Philip Scott. Greg Prochnow in third. Brian Fry takes P4. Across the line, and here I come for P5. Mooney is going to hang on to P6. No more takers. And that is it for the sprint. We have another race now, 40 minutes, 29 laps for the feature. This one will be interesting. See, I only had 81% on my tires that time, much better. Using the, my times are more consistent. I used the high downforce setup that time instead of the VRS setup.
You don't want me to tell you what I had for tire wear after the 30 minutes of the JNR race?
Well, I was at like 42 because I beat the garbage out of my tires, and it doesn't help me on lap times.
I was in the 80s, except for the right rear. Right
That's
rear was
good.
78 or 79.
That is good.
Yeah, but I was near the back, so.
Yeah.
But
Oh, all right.
yeah, this setup. It kept that one in. It would have been nice to have run with less fuel. I may have been a little bit quicker.
2 minutes left in a warm-up session. And then we're going to get into the feature race. Thanks for those online viewing with us. Appreciate you guys being out there. Sprint race is finished. Robert Rattray takes the win. Robert, Philip, Greg, Ryan, myself, Mooney are the top 6 finishers. The 6 finishers. We've
Freaking
got
track temperature's 124.
Yep.
a little toasty out there.
I'm
What
gonna
was it in
stay
the
pit
JNR?
doing that.
Anyone
I
want
don't know.
scrambled eggs?
I'm grilling hot dogs on the tarmac.
Hot dogs in pit lane.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to do it out on the race surface. You'll get tire and rubber bits in it.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
In the pit lane, you'll only get oil, grease, gas, and tire bits. So, more flavor.
Maybe some shavings of metal. Add a little protein.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the rubber, the clag that gets deposited on the windshield now in iRacing? It's actual clag.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
The tear-offs clear it out?
Oh, I don't know. I just
They should, right?
in the league race last night. I just got clag near the end of the race, and but yeah, it looks a lot different. It looks like it's got some depth to it and stuff like that.
Well, I've gotten bugs and dirt and stuff, and in the GT3 series, if you hit the wipers, it will clear it. Unless, of course, you have the Ford GT, it doesn't even have wipers.
Yeah, that doesn't have a lot of things.
Oh, but it's a fun car to drive, really.
So's
If
the
you say
Mazda.
so.
So's the Mazda, but I don't do that too often.
Here we go, lining up for the feature race. Unfortunately, not too many drivers out here tonight. Season finale has, and I think it's the track. I think it's
This
this
would've been-
track.
This would have been fun with a full grid.
It would have been. It's just it's a
could've
difficult track, and
Yeah.
with the line off and everything else. I mean, people don't want to learn it, and maybe don't want to buy it, being maybe a possible one-timer.
Placement in the season may have been better if it was at different times.
Yeah. Season 8 probably was not my best.
Don't hit your teammate right now. It's not worth it. Got it.
I'm wondering whether Philip can save enough to not actually pit.
No, not if he's being competitive.
He's very efficient.
You can only go about 30 minutes on a half a tank, so he'd be really hard pressed to go 40. We'll find out.
Unsafe re-entry,
Sorry, I tried to.
only because
Change
you didn't
something
let
on
me
my-
past.
I tried to do something on my steering wheel and
It wasn't
sounds like-
unsafe.
That sounds like teammates arguing. They should go in the pits and figure this out.
Black flag. Black flag.
No, just we won't. Not a black flag. Just go discuss it while you're, not driving. It might be safer. Then again, what am I talking about? We do all of our strategy in the middle of the race. We don't even talk beforehand.
see now Philip can't save.
Now if he wants to stay out front. Whoa, turn the car. Robert gets by for the lead on lap 4.
Philip made a wee boo-boo.
Kind of like I just did. Oh, shit. Was that me?
No, you're good. You're good. I just went with you, kind of, or whatever. It's not your fault.
Followed me off?
And not much chatter out here on the radio today because of the racetrack. You're either turning or getting ready to turn.
I think it's actually the temperature. Track's so hot, everyone can't speak.
Could be.
Well, the mute button at least helps with that portion of the sneeze, but it didn't help with the sneeze through the middle of the freaking corner.
Threw you off?
It threw me off, but luckily I, compensated for it and didn't end up off track yet. It was probably the best time I went through that corner, actually.
You gonna sneeze again next lap?
No.
We got to stay on the lead lap and make it count.
I'm working on it.
I know, I'm trying too. It's going to be hard. No, I forgot where I was.
Well, there
Yeah.
goes your bonus points.
Yep.
Dang it.
I really didn't think I was going to stay on the lead lap anyway, so I guess it's okay.
That happened to me last year during the N24.
Well, you go uphill, and those corners, those uphills, are nearly identical going up the hill.
Yeah.
But one of them you start in first gear, one of them you start in second gear. So usually I can remember which one I'm in, but that one I dropped down to first on the second hill, and I lost it. As soon as I got to the top of the hill, I realized I wasn't in the place I thought I was.
Yeah, for me it was like the 18th hour of the N24. And I forgot where I was on the course and managed to just stop it enough in time where I went off track, but I kept it off the wall.
Yeah, Nürburgring has a way of biting you anyway. So don't give it any help.
I'd rather be on there than here at the moment.
Similar hills.
Yeah, it's almost the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know that.
Yeah. Us old guys takes us a little longer to get fast on a racetrack.
You'll know it by the end of this.
No,
Uh,
still going to be in the 22s, 23s.
It took me many, many years to remember not to smash my own fingers with hammers. So you think I'm going to learn this quickly?
So pain is your motivation.
Yeah.
This is painful.
Or do like I did last week and shoot myself with my brad nailer.
Ouch.
Yeah, luckily it didn't go all the way in, but it did cause a little bleeding. And then, just to make sure I was safe, my wife bought me a planer for our anniversary.
There you go. You won't lose any fingers with that.
Not at all.
Well, if anything, you'll just lose them a little bit at a time.
That's true.
A little slice at a time.
Depends on the setting, but yeah, 1/4 inch here, 1/8 of an inch there.
I've heard it's good for cutting your nails, Greg.
Yeah, I'd rather not try.
Do you have that pace because you're just remembering where we are on the track because I'm leading? Or is it you just have quicker pace?
Well, I'm usually pretty quick. I mean,
Yeah.
23s, and pretty
I can
consistent.
do those. Okay, but well.
But you don't have to. If you want to go, if you want me to go by, I can. But I'm going to go in the pits here in a minute.
Okay.
I'm only going to go to halfway, and I'm going to the pits to get my fuel. But if I stay back here behind you, I might be able to slow down the leader just enough to get you on the lead lap at the end of the race. Let's see. But I'm not going to push. You can just keep going your pace. I was going to not change tires if I had my 0X, but it only takes one stupid move to get an X, so. And I'm pretty good at doing that, so I did it already.
Oh, positive from the crew chief. You're consistently slow. Good job.
Robert's out front just by 0.6 of a second. Greg and Ryan about 15 seconds back off the lead. They are in their own battle.
Dang it.
And then the old guy teammates back here in the tail, 5th and 6th. Going for max points today. Robert stretching his lead out here as we're getting close to halfway. Almost 2 seconds now, the gap. Like somebody had a little fun at the bottom of the hill. Might have been
Wasn't me.
Ryan. The gap between third and fourth has grown considerably, so it might have been Ryan. Everybody pretty much spread out now. Running your own race.
Well, I considered running Philip's race, but I'm not that fast at the moment.
Always something to aspire to. But if I'm going to go for another race, I'm going to go for Robert's race. I mean, if you're not going to be yourself, be somebody really fast.
Track temperature is downright chilly at 121 degrees.
It's about lost all of its potential. Or potency, I guess.
You son of a god. Just damn it.
Okay, just keep it rolling.
I don't know if I can. It's meatball.
Well, the farthest you can go back is to P6. You have to pit anyway, so for fuel, you're in your fuel window. Don't forget to check your fast repair. Make sure you get it.
Trying to do it while driving through these corners.
Well, do it as you enter pit lane, but before you stop.
Dang bumps.
Robert coming in for his fuel stop. Philip stays out on the racetrack, making Robert wonder,
Nope. Bill's
can
in
he
there
go
too.
the whole way? Oh, Philip's
Bill-
in too. Never mind.
Bill's in.
He took less gas than I did, though.
Got out in front of you?
Nope.
No? Ryan Fry goes in the pit lane.
But he closed the gap a lot.
Just a sip. Just took a sip of fuel.
See, Mooney, you held on to P5 and everything.
Yeah, well, I didn't take any fuel or tires.
You didn't take any fuel?
Not
Just
really.
Sip.
Just
Hopefully
a
you
sip.
got enough to get to the finish.
I probably took enough. If I had filled it to start with, I probably would have made it. Because I didn't have it full to start with.
No, you wouldn't have. Believe me, I
tight.
checked.
Okay, 40-minute race, and at 4 minutes in, it told me I had enough fuel to go from there and
Oh,
on.
really?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna have
Mike.
to. I was gonna have to go in for fuel.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll just take another X there. I didn't know how far over I should get.
Did you already pit run?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm way behind you guys. I took my pit stop didn't work right, so I ended up losing an extra 30 seconds or 20 seconds. It's all good. I did not lose P6 because of it.
Still in the points, right?
It's still there. I'm still in the points. Good points too. P6 is great points. I've determined from this season, season 8, that it doesn't matter how many races you make the season, people are not going to finish it if they don't feel like they have a chance at something. Even if it's only 12 races. I've had people tell me go shorter seasons. So I used to do 16, 17 races a season because I thought that was better for like the drops and stuff, you know, to get more races in.
Yeah.
And I only had like 2 drops, not 3, making it a little more competitive and a little better for the guys that, you know, showed up more. And but with only 6 drivers out here on the track, I'm wondering if they I don't think, you know, if they're not in the points, they're not racing. I mean, Emmett was out here for practice and he didn't even race, and he had a really good chance at getting some good points and maybe taking a spot, maybe even up to the podium.
Well, I'm hoping that I can drag Screaming Lizard up from where they are now to higher.
Yeah, you got 2 old guys gonna get some pretty decent points right behind you, trying the same thing.
Old guy up front trying to win it.
I got to brick him to side now. I'm going to toss it out the window when Greg gets close enough.
Where are you from, Robert? Where do you live?
Originally, I'm in Boca Raton.
Oh, okay. Are you from there? You have a little bit of an accent, like you might be.
Yeah, Africa originally.
Okay, South Africa.
He's not allowed to say he is.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Okay, all right.
Sorry, it didn't happen. Can't speak.
Doing a little, you know, post-race interview during the race.
He's
Oh, you're
so-
only somebody
They're-
was
they're
only
neck
catching
and neck.
me. Well, he's
To be
going to be on the
honest,
podium.
Robert is trying to, you know, wish that you would talk to Philip, who's not in the chat, so that, you know, he doesn't get distracted. So,
Distract him.
yeah.
How many X's you got? There. No.
I have 6.
Oh, okay, so I can't hurt you.
No, I'm trying to. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well, a 4 would put you in the. Whoa, no.
I have
good.
8 now.
No bueno. I wasn't trying to hold you up. I was gonna let you by.
No, I know you weren't. That was just pure stupidity on my part. That was old tires and stupidity.
Well, if you would have been like this guy in P6, he snagged a new set while he was in pits.
Eh.
If you really counted the extra 5 or 6 seconds, would it have changed anything in your race?
Oh no, my fuel stop was like 3 seconds long.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing tires would have been about 30 seconds if I didn't screw
Yeah,
stuff up.
probably. And then I had to battle with Ryan. Although I do have to take it easy because I can't get another X.
Right sides were 83 and 82. Lefts were 88 and 89 at the pit stop.
Yeah, see, you're even on your front and rear tires. I'm not. I'm at 70 and 85. Front to back. So I'm wearing out the fronts. I'm too hard on the brakes somewhere. I got my brake bias pushed back, but I'm still eating up those front tires. So I got to figure it out.
We'll before next season, we'll work on it. And if you don't get it, we start using the hammer.
On my hands?
Yes.
Man, I hate it when we go there.
Yes.
Robert's like, yeah, do it.
It cost me like two tenths a lap on this channel.
Isn't it fun?
You
Is that
better
it,
say
Robert?
good drive.
Robert takes the win. Philip Scott, P2.
I'm just trying to see what happened. I think he may have run out of gas.
Oh yeah, I am in front of him. How did I get in front of him?
He may have run out of gas. I'm watching now. He was right behind me because I did a run and made a screw up on the corners and broke. I didn't have to brake, and he was right on my bumper.
Well, that is it for the season. Robert takes the race win and the championship. Congratulations, Robert.
Congrats, Robert.
Thank you.
Congrats,
We'll
Robert.
be, I'm very glad you're not still in Zimbabwe, because sending trophies all the way to Zimbabwe, it gets expensive.
Yeah, they won't get there either.
Well, what's equally impressive is he started like 3 weeks late in the season.
Not this season.
Oh
He's been
no,
here.
Phil spun it on the second to last corner.
Oh, he had 9X on the last lap. No way.
He spun it on the second to last corner.
Oh, no kidding! I bump up to second. Wow. Oh, that
Crazy.
blows.
Madness.
Yeah, I
close.
finished with 8X. Yeah, I thought, Robert, I thought that you.
Wait,
thought
I got
you
third?
came in.
Yes,
Yeah.
you got third, Ryan.
Wow, I
What's
didn't
that?
even notice.
Because
Yeah.
of the last corner spin.
Phil may have got a two points to
For the
give it-
win.
Yeah, for 9.
Yeah.
You can you see on his thing whether he got incidents?
Hang on a second.
On entries you can, right?
Yes.
If you look at the, there's
Yeah,
a
he
place
got
you
9.
can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
where-
he
he's
got
got
9.
9, yeah.
He got 9. Yeah.
And look at that. I'm sitting there with 8.
Ooh, so close. Yeah, so that dropped him 40 seconds or whatever it was.
Because he didn't get it served.
Yeah.
Did he serve it? Yeah,
Right.
because it was the
He
last
couldn't
lap.
serve
he
it
didn't get
because he was
served it.
on the last lap. Yeah,
Wow.
you
Yeah.
can't serve it.
So it's 1 lap and the last position on that, or the last position on that lap. So
I'll take a P3 to end the season.
Yeah, I'll take a P2 in this series to end the season myself.
Yeah, we were lacking a few tonight. Emmett,
Yeah.
Kevin,
Yeah.
Quite
who
a
else
few
is up
missing.
there? Morgan.
Morgan,
Yep.
Dooley.
Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few. We'll get him back.
All right. I have got to get ready for bed. I will see you guys later and have a Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Liz. Yeah, you too. Happy
Yeah,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
We do have some New Year's Eve races set up if you guys are in for the fun. We have just a bunch of fun races set up. We're doing, let's see if I can grab them here. We got the WRX class, or the, what's that called? The dirt rally cross at Barcelona. We're doing Lotus 49s at Spa. We're doing Mazda MX-5s on the Daytona Oval. And then Clio's at Virginia. So that'll be the unbroadcast
anniversary
New Year's Eve run. Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. All right, guys, we'll bring down the stream here, bring it to a close. This is season 8 complete. Our winner for the race and the championship, Robert Rattray. Congrats, Robert.
Congratulations. He's popping champagne as we speak.
Yeah, I see him over there. This guy doing donuts, and he's got the champagne going. There's that girl with the flag. She's going over to meet him. It's good stuff. All right. On behalf of Big Wizard TV, our sponsors, Stair Fittings Incorporated, JNR Craftworks, Grandpa's Kitchen. Big shout out to Stair Fittings, keeping us on the air, keeping everything running for us. Those guys are great. Love those guys down there at Stair Fittings Inc. Check them out, orders.stairfittings.com. All the information you need is down in the description of this video. Please give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next season, season 9 of the GTD Challenge, where all drivers from the GTD, from the GT3 Challenge and the GT3 Contender Series, all be on the racetrack together. We'll have a lot more than 6. I guarantee it. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Take care.
you